Welcome over to Automotive World, everyone. I'm your host, Vinay Mystery, and we have some pricing news regarding the 2025 Toyota Crown Signia. This is the SUV crossover version of the Crown. Before we get into the pricing, we're actually going to just start here we're not going to go over the whole article, just because this is really more about pricing. But obviously, we do have the XLE and limited grades, both with the hybrid system and all-wheel drive standard. The 240 horsepower hybrid system with EPA estimated range of 38 miles per gallon combined. We are going to get 21-inch available wheels if we wanted it. We do have the interior, which can seat 5. That second row can also fold flat, give us 6.5 cubic long foot of storage. We do have what they call a quieter cabin, standard leather trim seats, soft touch materials, and an available panoramic glass roof. And then we have the new Safety Sense 3.0. That's going to be standard across both of them, and a 12.3-inch Toyota audio multimedia touchscreen. We're not really going to go through a lot of what's on this article here. We'll go through a little bit, but let's start off with the pricing. And the biggest thing here is that the Toyota Crown Signia, they say, comes well equipped, and at MSRP, it's going to start at $43,590 for the XLE grade and $47,990 for the limited grade. That is excluding delivery, processing, handling fees. That's also, excluding state taxes, things like that, any other incentives that you may have. It is also obviously excluding, as we did see, there's an available panoramic roof. So any options and things that you decide to add onto the vehicle. And also, if you do finance this vehicle, if you're not at 0%, that excludes all of that stuff. This is just strictly MSRP, no transport, no delivery fee, nothing like that. Obviously, keep in mind that both of these are going to be in the hybrid system. They are going to give us that 240 horsepower. So we do get that standard. There is no front or rear wheel drive system on this. We are going to have a little bit of towing capability at 2,700 pounds. So this isn't necessarily, it's not like a huge towing rig, but it's better than a lot of mid-compact crossovers and compact SUVs. But essentially here, the two grades that we have, like I said, with both of them in the same hybrid trim, both of them with all-wheel drive standard, we're looking at $43,590 for the XLE grade, and then $47,990, so just under $48,000 for that limited grade. And like I said, that's going to exclude delivery, processing, handling fee, any other dealer fees, MSRP markups, options, and just any other state taxes and things like that as well. It's not necessarily uncommon for what they're aiming for this vehicle to be. We've seen a lot of Lexus models back then. They would compete at this price range. We see a lot of Acura models also competing with this type of vehicle with a similar size and this type of price range as well. So this isn't a cheap vehicle. This isn't necessarily, in retrospect, too expensive a vehicle. Obviously, there's vehicles that are millions of dollars out there, but I think for what this is and where it is in the market, it's competitively priced. Whether it's too expensive or not is kind of up to you. Obviously, this isn't really a performance vehicle, so you're not paying really for the performance. You're paying for the luxury, the build quality, the craftsmanship, and you are paying for obviously that hybrid system that's just going to give you great range, really good efficiency, and a little bit of power. Not too much, but a little bit of power. And so, looking at this, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Obviously, we're going to have, the available 11-speaker JBL system. You'll get the Toyota One standard out of the box. 38 miles per gallon combined is a really good rating. 240 net horsepower. That is obviously, this being a hybrid, so that is a combined rating with both the gas motor that's in there, the ICE motor that's in there, and the hybrid system. So it's really, really not bad at all, and especially to the fact that this is on demand. Both of these trims, they only come, you can't get this in a two-wheel drive model. They all come standard with all-wheel drive, which also does increase the price a little bit. So when you look at it, it's really not terrible. It's not bad at all. It is a smaller vehicle, but you're really paying for the efficiency, the range, the craftsmanship, and things like that. Whether I think it's worth it, personally, I would probably, just if I was spending that type of money, I would probably buy something else. Not because this is a bad vehicle. I just I would want something faster, but this is going to be using that hybrid motor. We do have the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine that's in there. So I mean, it's not, I mean, this is pretty much what we expect. And like I said, I think, with our overall figures down here, 39, 37, and 38 combined. So 39 highway, 37, or 39 city, 37 highway, and 38 combined. I mean, it's not bad. 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds. Like I said, this isn't really supposed to be for performance necessarily. This is more so, like I said, for craftsmanship, build quality, a really comfortable ride, things like that. Ground clearance, we only got 6.7 inches of ground clearance. With the all-wheel drive, that hybrid system, we are capable up to 2,700 pounds of towing. Is it a lot of towing? No, but it's enough for a very, very small little fishing boat, or even a PWC, depending on which one you have, maybe even two with maybe just one passenger. But definitely enough for just very, very basic towing, or if you have if you move a lot of stuff, little trailer on the back. It's definitely, there is some capability. And that's going to be to an on-demand system. So obviously, as that system detects slip, it'll then engage the all-wheel drive system, which is very common on this vehicle. It helps out just with efficiency and just, in terms of saving fuel and things like that. And honestly, in a vehicle like this, for this type of consumer, you're not going to need all-wheel drive probably most of the time, unless you live where it's maybe in Florida or up north where there is snow and things like that. Maybe you live on a dirt road or inclement weather, whether it's rain and things like that. It might come useful, but for what this vehicle is, like I said, I think it's competitively priced. Obviously, there are things that, there's other things out there from Toyota and other makers, but I think this thing, for what it is compared to its competition as well, is competitively priced. Here we do have a chart of the breakdown right here. We have a breakdown of the pricing here. Like I said, it's going to start at $43,590 in that XLE. The limited is going to be $47,990. It does exclude the delivery, processing, and handling fee. Like I said, there's other fees as well, but that delivery fee would be $1,395. So almost a $1,400 delivery fee. So pretty expensive. And we also do have some, pricing as well of the packages here. If we wanted to get that advanced tech pack, which is available only on the limited grade, it's going to give us things like the panoramic view. We've got lane change assist, front cross traffic alert, traffic jam assist, front and rear parking assist with the automatic braking. That's going to be an almost $1,900 trim. That's $1,865. These are the standard paint colors, so there's no charge for that there. If we did want a premium paint color, however, though, whether it is the finish line red, oxygen white, or bronze age, that is a $425 upgrade. So like I said, for what this is, you're looking anywhere from a minimum $45,000 to $50,000 vehicle, depending on how you spec it with or without options. Like I said, I think for what it is, would I spend my money on it? No, not because it's a bad car. It's just it's not the right car for me. But compared to the competition, when you look at some of the lower end Lexus models, when you look at some of the even Nissans or the Infinitis, and especially even when we look at some of the Acura models as well, this is pretty competitively priced in that pricing area. Like I said, some of those vehicles are going to have different trims. They'll have, a little bit more performance, but this is within the same realm. So that's going to do it for now. I think it's not bad. It's just not for me, but I think it's, if this is the type of vehicle that you're looking for, I think it's not bad. Let me know what you guys and girls think down below this. Do you think it's worth it? Would you spend your money on this? Personally, like I said, I wouldn't spend my money on it, but let me know what you guys think down below. This is going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone.